you. Your own effort is not enough to reach there.
Upasana is practice.
Practice. Any practice you are doing. So eventually at the higher stages, the person realizes that even his efforts are not his efforts. It is he or she whom he is worshipping, the Devata, the God, whoever is. It's anugrah, blessings of the deity who enters into you, his or her Shakti enters into you and gets the practice done through you. And that happens through a mild amount of avesham, mild or more avesham, depends. That's the practice.
The director of the movie, Rishabh Shetty, has also come to the forefront, and he's kind of the mind behind this concept of Kantara.
Okay.
So I'm sure he had some idea about these concepts,
Yes,
and that's how he,
of course,
manifested it. But on a more spiritual level, is it the choice of the deities around us to have movies like that come to the forefront and concepts like this come to the forefront? Where were podcasts like this 5 years ago? I wouldn't have dared to do it as a content creator. Why do I dare to do it now? And we get deeply criticized for doing podcasts like this.
Right.
So I can feel Maya trying to pull me back. And then I can feel Tarama making me meet people like yourself.
I firmly believe, and it's absolutely firmly believe, there is some shift that has happened, because this kind of a movie would be impossible even few years ago for various reasons. Okay, not just impossible. I mean, when I think of it, so I mean, whatever news I get is from the newspapers. Obviously, I don't know any of these people. So they thought it will be some kind of a low budget, just okay film and run in the local people. How word of mouth it spreads like wildfire, then gets translated into Hindi and throughout. In Calcutta, I'm amazed that the show has been running for so long, and I see people at one of the shows, and after at the end scene, it's like organically there is people who are like folding hands and all that. I mean, then they will question, your rational mind kicks in and go, what am I doing? Like, because you are not accustomed to doing this. Because the moment you come face to face with a reality like this, I do believe that there is a tremendous shift that is perhaps coming in this country.
In the world?
I don't know about the world. I'm focused more on in this land. Okay. World, maybe. I don't know. I've never traveled outside India, so I have no idea. Okay. But here, yeah, definitely. There is some shift that is happening, as if some of the old gods are waking up. And when they get a thing done, they have one of these things. If a deity blesses a creative endeavor, be it a movie, be it anything, it will cause a tremendous, the kind of reaction that you're seeing to the movie, it's cult following that I'm seeing, cult following of the movie that is happening. This cannot happen only by, you can plan things, you can be the best director and the best actor and whatever, greatest creative genius, you cannot plan this reaction. It happens through transmission of the Shakti of the Devata. Somehow or the other, it got captured in the screen. And whoever saw that movie, it left an impression on the mind. And it has its own way of working. That's all we can say.
Do you think Tarama is blessing this podcast?
Why not? I mean, as I was saying, just before coming to this podcast, I finished Sadhana of Matara and it went very well. So I was very pleasantly surprised and very happy to see Vigraha of Matara here. So that's how, as I said, if the deities are happy, they'll always point you that, okay, I'm here, I'm watching you. It's like that.
Yeah.
That happens.
I wish there was a way for listeners and viewers to feel the energy in this room right now. Even Sanchit, Manjot are feeling whatever you and me are feeling right now. And this is not like a podcast experience we've had in the past. I feel the podcast itself has hit some new zone, not just through this episode, but some of the episodes we've recorded lately have just been much more intense.